Hey, we've been covering a lot of nomads, a lot of explorers, a lot of folks that have put their lives up in the public eye there on YouTube over the last 5 years here on the Camo channel. One is Sightseeing Sally, really nice lady. She's up in Wisconsin. She did a channel with her husband where years ago they were traveling all through the Pacific Southwest, right? The Death Valley area, looking at all the ghost towns in Southern California and the desert, and some wonderful videos in her repertoire. And then over the years, you know, she's had the run-ins like everybody else has with trolls and weirdos watching her channel and sending her weird messages. A couple years ago, it all came to a point and she was really upset, and it got her really upset about a lot of that. You know, you can't just do a channel on YouTube and be nice and just talk about exploration stuff and everything. You always have to get some weirdos that bug the crap out of you. Anyway, so she has, you know, basically gone back up to Wisconsin, and then she has done some trips too. She's actually, I think, said gone out west and done some other trips. But you know what? She finds more and more excuses of not doing YouTube, you know. Okay, she's enjoying the trip, but, you know, she just doesn't feel like getting around to posting videos and editing videos and putting up stuff. And she does the occasional video where she's at a swap meet or something in Wisconsin. But she said the fun of doing YouTube, the joy of doing YouTube, the putting the stuff up, the uploading frequently on a regular basis has just gone away. And you know what got in the way? Do you know what got in the way? She said anxiety did. She said she has a lot of anxiety and she just doesn't enjoy it anymore for whatever reason. And the other thing that gets in the way, and this happens to every one of us, it's called life. Maybe I'll spell that, L-I-F-E. Sometimes your life just goes a certain way, things happen in your life, and YouTube just takes a lower priority, you know? There's a certain time when she felt like doing YouTube, and she did, and it was a wonderful time and a wonderful channel. And now she's kind of like, well, you know, my life is going in other places. She has family issues. She has an older dog that she wants to spend more time with. She has a couple relatives and friends that have cancer. And there's just other things in her life that she wants to spend her days, you know, thinking about and working on and doing. And YouTube is just not one of them. She says she'll get the camera out and it just doesn't quite, the thrill is gone. It doesn't quite work anymore. So she says she's leaving YouTube. Now we see this from a lot of channels, you know, hey, I'm leaving YouTube, and then 2 months later they're back. 2 months later they're coming back and posting more stuff. And anyway, here's her channel, Bohemian Adventure, Sightseeing Sally. Nice, she built it, a very nice channel here, 15,000 subs. And it is a nice channel. Go check it out. She's got towns across America here, forgotten towns. You know, she's actually been posting some relatively recent stuff here. You know, this was only a month ago. Abandoned but not forgotten. Yeah, so she's been posting, but it's harder and harder for her, she says. You want to check out her ghost town stuff that she's posted a while back there. But that is really great when she's going down in southern. A lot of this stuff here where she's, right. And she was on a recent trip here, an abandoned mine camp, going out to Vegas, doing, you know, a lot of stuff. And if you go way back in her repertoire, she does some really nice stuff, especially down there in the deserts of South Carolina. Yeah, the deserts of Southern California, right? Always liked Sightseeing Sally, a very nice lady. And, you know, she's had her ups and downs with YouTube. And we've been there to document a lot of it. She was my reporter she was my inside reporter there at the RTR there. When was that? Was that 2017 or 2018? I can't remember. 2018, I think it was. That was the big RTR Rubber Tramp Rendezvous there in Quartzsite, Arizona, where Cheap RV Living Bob made his big pronouncement against karaoke's and almost got Nomadic Dramatic kicked out. She was and then we did Camo Dave Saturday, where everybody was wearing camo. You know, that's cool. But they always wear camo anyway, right? Sightseeing Sally says she's getting off of YouTube, why she's leaving YouTube, the truth. And I wish her all the best, and I just have a slight funny suspicion that she'll change her mind and continue posting because she's such a wonderful person and does some great videos. Take some time off, chill out, deal with your family issues, and somewhere down the road, the spirit may be reignited. You know, I mean, everybody does YouTube for different reasons, and if you're not doing it because there's a joy and a fun there, and it's become an anxiety-producing drudgery, yeah, it's time to be wise like Sightseeing Sally and take some time off and leave it. Yeah, maybe it's time to go and do some other stuff. You know what? And I say this to some of the nomads out there. There is other stuff in life besides YouTube. There really is. There is. We've seen some nomads get off YouTube. We saw Living Free Mike. Living Free Mike was posting very regularly up until his dog Sober passed away in February, and then he kind of started to slow down, and he really hasn't posted anything at all since about March of this year, so it's been well over half a year. And he still has a few videos up last time I checked, but he's kind of gotten off. We've seen some other nomads. Wandering Jimmy has kind of gotten off. He's not posting a lot, but he does take breaks. So will these people be coming back? My guess is yes. I think in the long run, we see RV Joey, who kind of intermittently, she'll come back for a couple weeks and then takes a year off. People do that, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Sightseeing Sally again, you know, kind of saying, well, I left YouTube for a while, but I'll be back. I hope she is back. I hope things, life takes some strange turns, and she is such a joy to watch on YouTube. And yeah, we hope she'll be back. All right, that's it. Saturday, September 18th, 2021. All the best to you, Sightseeing Sally. And you know what? See you down the road.